for you about somebody who has been putting in the work to transform details, routines, behaviors, or maybe even who has access to you. And as a result, my little butterfly, you are going through some really wonderful changes and seeing some results. We've got the smiley face card indicating that you're about to be celebrating, happy, excited. Your hard work is paying off. So make sure you have, the right decorations for a celebration, or make sure, you find some way to give yourself a pat on the back. Treat yourself. Let's call in spirit with a little bit of wind chime time. I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. Hello, Steven. Hello, Fire Tiger. Hello, Key Controller. What's up, Rachel? Hello, Funny. What's up, Joaquin? Yay, you got the notification. I'm glad. Sorry, y'all. I've been doing personal readings, and I recorded at the park for you, so we got some outdoor shorts again. And then I went and picked up... I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't know if I can shuffle these, but this is a new tarot deck that is like, okay, let me just show you, okay? This is the Edgar Allan Poe Tarot. And if we put these side by side, I don't know how my hands are going to be able to handle this. But we're gonna try. The new tarot deck is called The Fable Makers. And the art is amazing. I am pretty excited about that. Let's see here. Let's find a good one for you. Well, that's not very exciting. Oh, that's a good one. How about the 10 of chalices or 10 of cups? It's a little reflective, so I have to put it at an angle. So I'm going to use that tarot deck shortly, but please remember to make fun of me when I inevitably drop them all over the floor. Oh no, Drew. Drew already got in trouble. What did Drew say this time? Oh, that's not okay, Drew. What made you think you could put that in my live chat? Good call, Rachel. Drew, come on, man. We don't need to be insulting people. Hello, Dana. How are you doing? Okay, so if you would like a personal reading, I would love to do one for you. My email address is in the description box for you, wickedwandstarot@gmail.com. You can also find out how to be a member. I just recorded some more member content today. So if you just can't get enough, that's how you can get more. And then also in the description box, you can find out my Etsy page in case you would like a homemade soy candle. And we're gonna dive in. Let's see how I do, you guys. I don't know if it's gonna work out. We're gonna try though. Hello, Christina. How we doing? Yes, we ain't got room for judgments in here, okay? We're one big happy family. The only judgments we make is, that's not good energy, so be gone. Respect is king in the live chat, alright? Thank you for the laughing disco. Alright. So far I haven't dropped them, but it's only a matter of time, you guys. What else do we have? It literally feels like it's two tarot decks together. I don't know if I can do it. Okay, let's see what we have. We have the 7 of Wands. They like move, you guys. Do you see that? Or is it just me? See how the wands are moving? Okay, it's not just me, right? So we've got the 7 of Wands, and that's a card about defense, right? I'm not going to let anybody into my sphere or into my energy that has bad intentions. Maybe you've been doing a protective spell or two. Maybe you've been clearing the roster or letting people know that you're not going to tolerate their BS anymore. We've got the Hierophant. Does that move at all? Kind of. The Hierophant is your morals, your rules. The rules of engagement. If you want to be my friend, if you want to date me, if you want to be, I don't know, a coworker that I'm cool with and I actually tell what happened over the weekend, then you gotta be respectful, right? Just like we were doing with the live chat. And sorry, Drew, you gotta have that respect, right? It is. Hello, Hannah. Oh, I could never hate you, Hannah. You're good. I hope it was helpful. That's awesome. All right, what else do we have? We've got the Queen of Wands in the reverse, the Two of Coins or the Two of Pentacles, and the Page of Coins or Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, so the Queen of Wands, she came out in the reverse. Gotta love that she's got the little kitty cat there, right? But this is a card that talks about insecurity. So I do feel like there may have been some less than confident or assured energy. And in part, I think it's because of who you were dealing with. You might have been dealing with somebody that made it difficult for you to manage your finances. You might have been dealing with somebody who's a little bit chaotic, unpredictable. And I see this Page of Coins or Page of Pentacles in the reverse as you deciding, I got to take back my time. I got to take back my energy. I'm not going to invest in that, you know? Rachel, if you want to shorten the timeout, that's fine. Yeah, if you want to shorten it to like 5-10 minutes, something like that. But Drew, I'll be watching you. I agree. There's no way that the band would be cool with that. Freddie was straight as a wheel. Oh, what a great guy he was. I mean, like, I didn't know him, okay, you guys, but man, this is like a powerhouse. So we've got the Queen of Cups or Queen of Chalices in the reverse, and the Three of Coins or Three of Pentacles in the reverse. I'm telling you right now, you are going to see good things happening in your life because you have chosen to no longer allow someone to stay in your energy or in your life who is not reliable, someone you could not count on, somebody who may have even been emotionally manipulative, or for some of you, this person tried to get you to think less of yourself. I don't like them for that reason, so let me just say, you look great today. You're smart. You're so funny. They were not being very kind to you. And I feel like this is someone you may have broken up with, or you may have just decided, I think I need to just kind of like move away from that friendship, right? Hello, Grindhard. How you doing today? Yep. We gotta be more discerning, right? This really is such a giant tarot deck. I don't think I could pull the normal amount of cards from it because my hands are like, what are you doing? All right, Ten of Coins or the Ten of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands. This is your energy. It's very valuable. I don't know if you realize just how hard you've been working towards the things that you need to accomplish or the things you want to pursue. But that's why there's opportunities coming your way. You're manifesting love or new relationships. But this person's getting in the way, or they were. So take it how it resonates. You are either being congratulated because you've already cut this person off and walked away from them, or you're right about to tell them that you're done. So with the Five of Chalices, this is a card that talks about somebody getting a little bit too caught up on the three cups that have been turned over without recognizing that there's still two cups behind them. So there's more opportunity. You don't need to be focused on this person, or their energy is preventing you from getting to those other two cups, right? That's always going to make me laugh. I don't know if I'm supposed to call you Artie or Artis. I'm going to call you Artie, if that's okay. Artie, I do not get to see you, but I am psychic. You know what I mean? So you better watch it. I'm just kidding. Nope, this is so that you can see me doing a tarot reading, but I can see your comment, and I do pick up on energy. So, you know. And it's not like a Zoom call. Do you see this? Alright, so we have the Five of Swords, the Knight of Chalices in the reverse. Ooh, I also don't know where to put this card deck. Maybe we can make some room up here? Maybe? Maybe? Please don't drop them. Okay, that might work. The Five of Swords is a card that talks about sabotage. And I'm going to tell you right now, this is somebody who has blocked opportunity for you. Maybe they try to make you seem like, you know, you're not good enough for a job interview. Maybe they try to make it feel like it's a waste of your time if you try to reconnect with a family member that you've been no contact with. Maybe this is just somebody who has horrible energy and they drain your positive energy. Either way, they ain't got good intentions. And if you're dealing with somebody that does not have good intentions and likes to block opportunities for you, then I'm just going to say right now, like, you should walk away. Stand on business, because I think you already know that this person's not good for you. Now again, some of you have already told this person to get out. Some of you have already told this person you're done. And I salute you. There is good karma coming to you because you had that difficult conversation, even though it was going to be difficult, right? Hello, Crom. I will probably do an all signs maybe next week or so. But in general, I don't do very much. Oh no, I broke a nail. In general, I don't do very much with individual astrological signs. Just because, to be honest with you, they don't get the view count. So that's based on whether or not people watch them. If there was the demand for it, I would probably do it. But it also makes my schedule a lot easier to not have to go through the whole 12 signs. And I would argue that it's maybe a little bit better to do the personal questions because even in the context of doing sign-based readings, there's still, for some people, a little bit of confusion. Is this my reading or not? Thank you. Hello, Stacy. How are you doing? I hope you're having a good day. Oh, no worries. Hello, Renee. How are you doing? Thank you for the apology. You're forgiven, Drew. Yeah, isn't it the worst? You guys see it? It broke like right there. That's so rude. Probably because of the big tarot deck. It's okay. I'll make it through. What do we have? This is the Path of Shadows. The Abandoned Carnival. What once was vibrant remains now silenced and still. This place held laughter, even if now no one could believe. So maybe this person was a good friend. Maybe you had a great connection with them at some point. Maybe you even loved this person. But if there is a lack of understanding, maybe you've been working on yourself and they have refused to, for example, then it can kind of feel like, what's a good analogy? Okay, so if you're buying gas and you forget to put the gas pump back at the gas station, it can kind of feel like you're being held back by somebody like that gas pump would hold back a car. Well, it would really, it would just yank out the pump, wouldn't it? Sometimes it's just not meant to last. You are not supposed to be giving up on the dreams that you have and the pursuits of being a better version of yourself just because someone over there that used to make you laugh, or I don't know, maybe you've been dating for a while, doesn't feel like getting off their butt. If they don't want to change, if they don't want to work on themselves, if they're trying to hold you back, cut them loose. I'm sorry if that's harsh. I would much rather there be inspiration for that other person to move along with you and start working on themselves as well. But there comes a certain point where you have to say, I guess I got to cut you loose because it's not working. I keep having to look back and see if you're, going to catch up. Personal growth, transformation, and letting go. Interesting that all three of those are on this card. There's somebody that you have let go or that you are letting go of because they don't want to do the personal growth. And this is one of my favorite cards. We have the Witch card. Beneath the veil of night, my thoughts conjure light. Shining through the darkness, I am magic burning bright. Your magic should not be held back or limited by someone just because they don't understand how to utilize their own magic, right? Oh, I hope you have oodles and oodles of energy, but not nervous energy tomorrow for that interview, Drew. Good luck. Car dog. Hello, Tom. How are you doing? What else do we have? The key, sharp insight, opportunities, and hidden potential. Your hidden potential is probably a bit concerning for the person trying to hold you back. Quite often, the people who don't want to work on themselves or are afraid to work on themselves are hoping to hold you back because if you realize that you have a greater value or that you are, I don't know, cooler than they are, then maybe you won't stay with them. Maybe you won't love them. Maybe you won't want to be their friend. And you know what? I guess that's what I'm advocating for. They aren't seeing their own magic or their own potential to grow or work on themselves. Instead, they would rather that you stay stuck forever. And I am not an advocate for that. I disagree. Because it's really just fear, right? That holds them back. And I will not allow you to think that that is the right move. I will encourage you to, believe that there's more out there. This is the, hold on, it's there. Spellcaster Cyril. All right, what else do we have? Hello, Tim, how are you doing? Hello, NTS, how are you? That's fair. Hello, Lemonade, how are we doing? Four of Cups in the reverse, Page of Wands, and the 10 of Wands. Okay, so for some of you, you might have to kind of walk away before this person feels like you've actually had the conversation. Notice there are birds up on that branch there. See, I feel like you've communicated what you need to, but someone is trying to, this person you're cutting out of your life, it's like they want to make you feel like you haven't done right by it just so that they can continue to talk to you. Oh, I can't believe you would do this, or, oh, this is a horrible time, you're supposed to be a good friend, I'm going through, X, Y, and Z, and you should be helping me. They're going to try to emotionally manipulate you. Period. That's maybe like their only move. That might be the only thing that they know how to do. But I see someone trying to get you to feel like this time that you are choosing to walk away from the friendship or the relationship is cruel or not fair, and you need to give them more time. And I say, no, you don't. You really don't. You've given this person a lot of time. In fact, I would argue that they are just trying to manipulate you once again, and you'll feel nice and free when you don't let them. So Temperance, they're trying to make it seem like things will be better in the future, but I think you know that it's time to prioritize your peace. Ace of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. So just as you're headed off in a new direction or done entertaining their BS, they're like, oh, wait, though. I need your help. Can you help me move? Can you help me get over this relationship? Can you help me pay this bill? No. And you'll probably feel a little bit heartless for it. I want to be very clear. When you are dealing with people that you've been friends with or dated for a long time, and you can see that not only are they not willing to work on themselves, but they're also willing to hold you back, that's when my guilt goes right out the window. I'm not going to feel guilty for working on myself and not getting caught up in your drama when you aren't even serious about helping yourself. They have to be involved in their own transformation and their own like working on stuff in order to have admission to that friendship, right? Or have access to you. Instead, they want to make their problems your responsibility, and that's why I say it's time to leave. I'm not going to stick around for that. It's your business. So we have the Nine of Swords in the reverse. They feel like they can cry and, bemoan that they have some crazy things going on in their life, and that if they tell that to you, then you're going to feel the need to come right back over and help them. But the reality is, I see you standing firm in your decision. Gosh, I'm sorry that you're going through that. I'm afraid I've already started the process of moving. I really need to stay focused on the things that I'm working on. And for others of you, it looks a whole lot like this. Not saying anything, because 9 times out of 10, they're just trying to trick you into getting back into a conversation, right? Lemonade, you're funny. Hello, Robert. How are you doing? I would agree that unconditional love for humanity is the highest vibration. At least you're calling yourself out. I love that you care about your daughter, though. I will tell you that. I hope that at some point you can learn to be a little bit more trusting or open to those other connections around you, but at least you're being a great dad, and I think that's great. Hello, Mark. How you doing today? It is also important for yourself. That's a good call out. What else do we have? High Priestess in the reverse. Knight of Cups in the reverse. And the Page of Swords in the reverse. See, the thing is, they're not even being honest with you. This is not like actually bad timing. They're creating or falsifying information here designed specifically to make you feel bad for them so that you don't walk away. So again, this is manipulative energy, and I stand by my comment that you don't need to feel guilty for walking away from this person. It's manufactured, it's fake. This person doesn't even know how to tell the truth for 24 hours. Makes me think of that episode where Lucy promises Ricky that she won't lie, or makes a bet that she won't lie for 24 hours. Girl. Struggle bus. So difficult. I'm really sorry to hear that, Robert. And I do genuinely hope that you find some folks that are reliable and care about you and wouldn't treat you that way. What else? This is the Pulp Tarot. We have the Two of Cups in the reverse, the World, and the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Do not lend this person money. Do not give this person another chance. They are straight up lying to you about whatever they say is going on in their life, specifically because they don't want you to end the friendship or the relationship. Four of Cups in the reverse. Please don't leave me. Please don't reject me. I'm going to make you feel like it's a difficult choice. Ten of Wands in the reverse, and the Eight of Cups in the reverse. They're not overwhelmed by whatever they claim to be overwhelmed by. They are actually just freaking out because they don't want you to leave. Thank you, Dana. Will the black cat want to stay? I've added that for you. Thank you, Dana. Hello, Ressa. Welcome to the live chat. If you would like me to do that question for you, I'm happy to. You can attach that to a super chat, or you can donate a membership to someone in the live chat. We'll start those personal questions in a little under 10 minutes. Let's get some oracle cards, shall we? This is the situations deck. Single, current status, available. Intervention, rescue, others involved. I do think there's someone else here who helps you to feel more comfortable with how you feel in the situation. Yes, I would break up with that person too, or no, it doesn't seem like they're telling the truth, or they're lying to you about that, manufactured issue in their life. It's time for you to walk away. You don't need to be connected with them anymore. Hello, Rod, how are you doing? Thank you, Nat Nat. How's your day going? Anything need to know? I got you. What else do we have? Access granted, social media, fake profile, hiding, lockbox, closed in, trapped, frustrated, and bounty hunter. The thing is, when you walk away from this person or end this friendship or relationship, they're not going to handle it well, and they're going to want to find a way to keep tabs on you, probably via a fake profile. Or even, hey, my friend's looking at Instagram. Could you just show me this person's page? What do they got going so far? A little bit of desperation. They're not going to give up easily, basically. They still feel like you're the person who makes everything easier for them. And in the romantic connection cases, this person's going to try to use their physical attractiveness or intimacy to keep you unable to walk away. So keep your pants on. It's not worth it, okay? This is the Romance Angel Oracle. Key controller, don't say that. Now I want to go swimming. Soon. Shouldn't have to wait too much longer. Or even go out on a boat. Alright, I don't think it did flip over. True love. I have to say it like that. This is the romance of a lifetime. And you're like, Carmen, you just spent the whole last 25 minutes telling me that this person's fake. I know. This is the thing that you get, the good news when you walk away from the fake love. So don't deny the true love by waiting around for this person who wants to manipulate you. They're codependent on you. They expect you to fix things for them. They expect you to pay for things for them, or they're not willing to do the work emotionally and spiritually that you're willing to do for yourself. So this new love is worth waiting for, but it does require you walking away from this fake love or this manipulative friend or connection. Time apart from that person is necessary for you to see things more clearly, and I think also realize that you don't need to feel guilty for walking away from them. They haven't treated you the way that you deserve to be treated. Have a good night, Drew. That's adorable. Hey, James. How's it going? This is the Spanish tarot. Two of Wands in the reverse, Two of Pentacles, and oh, yeah, that's a little weird, you guys. I just got 3 2s. I haven't pulled any other cards. Two of Wands, Two of Pentacles, Two of Swords. My mama. Key controller said something about swimming. Hey, James, I admire your directness. Let's find that out. Why do I treat relationships with women like... I don't know if I can actually say that on YouTube. I wish I had like a complete list of all the things that make them clutch their pearls, but I will reference to that. Thank you, James. What's up, Buffface? How you doing? Move to the farm or town. Absolutely. Thank you for the tip, Buffface. Move to farm or town. But the important question is, which place has the dandelion and burdocks? All right. So 222 is what we're getting, interestingly. And I feel like this is saying you may not realize that there is someone else out there that is your other half. And I feel like you're about to meet them. Now, I don't really like using that phrase because then you're going to be like, oh, is this the only person I could be with? Nope. There's plenty of people out there, right? And I said Ace of Pentacles when I saw the Two of Pentacles, and now we have the Ace of Pentacles. What's up? I'm psychic. There is a worthy offer, a beautiful person here who wants to be a good partner to you, but you first have to walk away from the manipulative, codependent person. Otherwise, you don't get that true love, okay? Does it, LMM? I mean, to be fair, I can drive and find some, and maybe I will again. But it is not, available everywhere. And I've heard that I need to pick up, was it Frazzles? So I will look for that as well. Hello, April. Hello, Aquarius. How we doing? What's up, my psychic? All right, so we've got the Eight of Swords, the High Priestess in the reverse, and the Ten of Swords in the reverse. So just like very fervent or just very direct here. Do not let this person back in your life. They're willing to lie to you about what's going on in order to manipulate you. Isn't that enough for you to know that it's done? They're codependent, and there's someone better out there for you. Ooh, it was 3333 when I looked up there. Ooh, very cool. I love St. Louis. I stayed there. When I moved from Minneapolis to Tennessee, St. Louis was like my halfway point when I drove down. Alrighty. We're going to do some personal questions here. We've got Dana, and then Nat, and then James, and then Buttface. So for Dana, we have... Oh, thank you for the trophy. I appreciate it. For Dana, we have, if there is a shelter, will the black cat want to stay? If there is a shelter, will the black cat want to stay? Yes. This will change the habits. I feel in particular it's about the smell, which is maybe a little bit crazy, but not really, right? I think animals are particular about if they can pick up on other animals' smells, then it doesn't feel like their place. But if this is a brand new thing, doesn't have other animal smell on it, I feel like the black cat will feel like, okay, now I can claim this for my own, right? What's up, Flower? how are you doing today? I got you. From Spirit Guides or Grandpa. Thank you for the tip. And how to let go of what's been on my mind lately. I've added that for you. Thank you. So I do see there being a change in attitude and feeling like kind of a part of your family when the black cat has something that doesn't have any smells on it, and the black cat can kind of be like, this is all me. It's gonna smell like me. Oh, good luck, flower. No worries. What else? Anything else about the black cat? So I do feel like the black cat has been a little bit hesitant because there was someone who abandoned or harmed this cat. But when there is a shelter that is scent free and the cat can claim as their own, then I feel like that makes them much more comfortable. Which I love. That's very kind of you. Lovely. Alright, let's see. What do we have for Nat Nat? What does Nat Nat need to know, please? Dang, girl, he ain't respecting your boundaries at all. And let me tell you, cool girl, you deserve to have those boundaries respected. Hello, Magdalene. Did I say it right? I have communicated messages from those who have passed over. I hear you, LMM. Alright, so Nat, we've got somebody who feels like there's something that needs to happen relatively quickly here. The Chariot, fast-moving energy. I feel like this is someone who wants to talk to you. Someone who feels like there is a sense of urgency because there's unexpected news or unexpected... Let me just clarify this. Queen of Wands or Queen of Wicks. And the Sun in the reverse. I feel like someone is wanting to talk to you and they feel like they need to warn you. What is the warning? Page of Petals or Page of Pentacles. Two of Jars or Two of Cups in the reverse, and the Ten of Swords or Ten of Crystals in the reverse. This could have to do with a friendship or a romantic connection, but it feels like there is someone who wants to warn you that this person has is not ready. It kind of feels like, hey, I see that you're dating somebody that I used to date, and I just want to let you know that they're still, dealing with the law, or they're still married. I feel like you're going to get communication from someone, and it's going to seem a little bit cringy. But this is someone who feels like you are connecting with someone who cannot be trusted. And should not believe this person. No, they have their own motivations. Four of Pentacles in the reverse. Nine of Wands in the reverse. So there's something that impacts this person from the situation, and that's why they're telling you not to trust someone else. You really just need to trust your own intuition and your own discernment. Whoever is trying to influence it here, they're doing so for their own motivations, their own reasoning. So don't let them overtake your own intuition or your own perception of that person. Hello, Rick. How are you doing? To be fair, Rick, asking me about what socks I'm wearing is kind of weird, so... You could ask normal questions, you know. Hello, Tite. How are you doing? Oh, Tite, I agree. I think it's unfortunate, but I think it also is associated with negativity because black equals obscurity and white generally is associated with light. So when things are in the dark or when things are not visible, it means we don't have an understanding of what we're looking at, right? That implied darkness or secrecy is probably why it's associated with negativity. Now, I think we also have some amazing things that are correlated with positive things, right? You don't get a black belt unless you are awesome, right? So there's more. There's more out there. So let's see what we've got for James. We need to figure out why James is treating relationships with women like certain transactions. Why does James treat these relationships with women like transactions? We have the Ten of Wands, the Devil in the reverse, the Page of Cups, the Empress, and the Knight of Wands in the reverse. This is coming back to confidence and how someone in your youth treated you. It could be your mother or a mother figure or a sister. It doesn't have to be a woman, but it would be somebody who would have been able to influence how you look at women. So it makes sense that it would be a woman. There are definitely men who will influence that, right? But this is how you were taught from a young age how to view women has influenced how you interact with them now. With the Devil in the reverse, I do feel like you've already gotten rid of some of that not so healthy approach and should be proud of yourself, but there's still some elements that linger, right? Judgment is in the reverse. Ace of Swords in the reverse. I do feel like you dealt with somebody who lied to you pretty frequently. Probably a woman, could have been a mother, could have been one of your first relationships or all of your relationships. But I think at the core is understanding your own value and that you don't need to motivate people to be around you. You're enough. You offer something amazing. You don't have to encourage or like incentivize people to be around. I mean, you're hilarious, first of all. And beyond that, the communication, I feel like that's something you've been working on. The direct communication is something that maybe isn't always appreciated, but it is serving you well. So I see you letting go of some maybe kind of subtle things you learned from a young age and changing how you communicate. But in addition to that, also being very aware of just what you bring to the table. So you move ahead, you have a leveling up in your love life because you change how you view others and you change how you view yourself. So, high five, a giant hug. Remember that you're amazing. Let me write that down real quick. Thank you for the tip, Meg. Oh, I'm so sorry for your loss. And I am definitely hoping that Sabina is finding it restful, but that is quite recent. She has something to say. I have added that for you. And big hug to you, James. Hello, Louise. How are you doing? Hello, Elizabeth. Thank you, everyone, for sending such kind energy towards Meg. All right, let's see what we've got for Bumface. We shall use the almost newest. Also, isn't that pretty? Oh, I didn't take the rock off. Or the sticker. The price tag. Look at how pretty this is. It sparkles. It's guarding the stained glass one. Okay, so for bum face, we've got, should I move to the farm or to town? Is it in bum face's best interest to move to town? Or to the farm? This seems to be saying town is the better option for now. This could change later on down the road. We've got the Magician and the Hermit in the reverse. There is either a very important connection that you'll encounter if you move to town that helps you to better understand yourself and the world, or there is a sense of loneliness that could prevent the type of growth that you are meant to have at this time if you are too isolated, and therefore being in town might be more the pace that you need. Thank you, Louise. Dreams telling me. Thank you. I've got that for you, Louise. All right, and for the farm option, it's saying it's not quite there yet. It's like the kitchen timer is ticking away, but it still has plenty of time left. So yes, I think eventually you will head that way, to a less populous area. But for right now, there really is something beautiful about you being in town and the people that are there to connect with you. There could be a romance, there could be a really strong friendship, but it's healing energy for you. So I do feel like time in town will be good, beneficial for you, but maybe not like your last stop, right? All right. Let's see. I gotta add that for flower. Give me 1 second. Oh, you keep hearing Celine Dion. I'm alive. Am I right in thinking it's preparing a gift? I've added that for you. Thank you, Flower. I'll do that at the same time as your other question, okay? And I love you too. Ooh, and you are next. Silly me. So Flower's up next, then we have Meg, and then we have Luis, just so that we all know where we are. Hello, Realist Cash. How you doing? Hello, Imported. What's up? Ooh, yeah, that sounds a little nerve-wracking, Luis. All right, so for Flower, what message do Flower spirit guides or Grandpa have for Flower at this time? What message do Flower's spirit guides or Grandpa have for Flower? The Chariot, the Star, and the Six of Wands? Girl, what? That's very positive energy. I love this for you. Look at, you said you think that there's a gift coming for you. That, to me, says absolutely. I know that was your second or third question, but the message for you is do not give up. Stay focused. You are on the right path, especially with the Star. Notice we have a cat who's looking into the water to see the star. Often the stars or the star card makes me think of like GPS or the direction that you're following. I feel like there is something guiding you. It's like this cat is following the babbling brook, you know, or following the creek. And you have emotion or intuition that's guiding you. Because normally with the star, we have somebody with the stars in the background in the sky, right? But this is someone who's looking into the water. So I feel like your dreams are going to be helpful. You may receive a message from your grandfather in your dreams. And yes, it is directly from him. But you have some really happy energy and successful energy headed your way. So I feel like right now it's all about trying to keep you on the right path and not get distracted, because there are distractions all around. I mean, if you were in this forest at night, guaranteed there's going to be some bugs or some rodents or I don't know, maybe some deer distracting you, right? Lots of noises. This is saying stay focused on the path because you do know where you're headed. And Six of Wands is victory and success. Seven of Cups. So choose the right path. I feel like you've already chosen it. Stick with it. Don't get distracted. And how can Flower let go of what has been on her mind? Five of Pentacles in the reverse. King of Pentacles and Strength in the reverse. I see there being improvement in your finances. And I think what helps you in terms of getting rid of whatever has been bothering you is doing right by your kiddo. Maybe that seems a little bit unconnected. But when that is your focal point, I feel like your intuition is strongest. And with Strength in the reverse, I feel like there's someone who is distracting you. Meditation is important, but I really feel like time with your kid is everything. Like, I feel like this is the kid and this is you. I know it's a King of Cups, but that's because you got, like, you got the mama bear, papa bear energy all in one. So the trick really does seem to be don't let things that are not as important in your life shift your focus from what really is important. I feel like you start to realize this is an obstacle, this is a blip on the radar, but the important things, they're going to be there forever, right? Or for a very long time. He loves you so much. I can't. Look at how adorable this is. It's so cute. Five of Swords in the reverse, Two of Pentacles in the reverse. Remind yourself, whatever is on your mind, remind yourself that you are protected. You have people that you don't know are still around you that are protecting you. They're not going to let this problem take over your world. So focus where you need to focus, and there are people looking out for you. Trust your intuition. Don't let people distract you. And why do I keep hearing I'm Alive by Celine Dion? Why is Flower hearing that song? To remind you how powerful you are, we have the Magician. Like, she had one of the most incredible, well, has one of the most incredible voices. I think she's come back to performing after having the issue with her health. And this is reminding you of the power of your own voice. So maybe there's a conversation that needs to be had, or maybe how you speak to yourself or about yourself needs to change. Because I will say one thing, I feel like Celine, anytime I've heard an interview, she has conviction behind her voice. She knows what she's doing, right? So we have the King of Swords. It's that conviction and confidence that Celine possesses that you need to embody, and she's inspiring you in that sense. And let's just confirm, will there be a gift that's prepared? It's more so a gift that you encounter. I don't know if it's, I feel like you're manifesting it more so. And we have the Six of Cups. So yes, there's a gift, but I don't know that it's necessarily like engineered for you. I think it's something that you manifested. So it's more so like you wish for something and it's coming through. It might be in a slightly different version of it though. All right, Flower. Thank you. I hope you have a lovely day or rest of your week. And next we have Meg and then Luis. We're going to go with, did I already use that or not? I don't think I have. This is the Shadowscapes. It's really a beautiful deck and I feel like kind of feminine. So maybe that'll help. It is crazy. Aren't they, Louise? Oh, I love you too. So for Meg, we're trying to connect to Sabina. Rest in peace, Sabina. Is there something that Sabina would have to say to Meg? What would Sabina say to Meg, please? I do feel like Sabina is still earthbound. I do feel like there is still energy of hers that you can feel around you. With the Queen of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords in the reverse, you are right. There is something that Sabina feels like she needs to communicate to you specifically. We have the Devil in the reverse and the Empress in the reverse. Sabina felt really alone. Like I give, but I don't necessarily get back. Page of Swords. 10 of Pentacles. I'm picking up on family issues. I don't know if it's like I'm judged harshly or I don't feel like I belong. Or, mother wounds, perhaps. Page of Swords, 10 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles in the reverse. I just feel like there's a lack of understanding. Here's the 7 of Pentacles. Six of Cups in the reverse, 9 of Cups. I felt like I was never what they wanted, or I never measured up. I feel like there's been some childhood trauma or a sense of rejection that has made things really difficult. I feel like I need to pull some from the Keeper for Sabina. Is there something else you need to say to Meg, please? Family room. There were issues with family. How they viewed Sabina was unfair. And there could have been some issues all the way to like back when she lived with family or was being like just as a child, not taken seriously. From child to mature. I feel so sad that she felt rejected. Like, whatever she said would just get her into trouble. I don't feel like I can be myself. So I had to ostracize myself or keep myself away. So I just want to ask, is there something that Sabina would like to hear from Meg? To help Sabina be more at peace. Yes, the Tower. I feel like Sabina wants to hear that you're going to make a change before she can leave. Maybe you had talked about this change, a change in your life, a pivot, maybe being more comfortable being yourself than Sabina was. Sabina wants to know that you'll stand up for yourself the way that maybe she failed to do. Like, learn from my mistake or do what I didn't do. Because even though there are people who would seek to betray you or who want to stop you from living the life you want to live, I want to encourage you to be who you are. Kind of like, don't let what they have to say impact you. Seven of Cups. There is going to be a moment where you have a choice. You can do what everybody else wants you to do, and Sabina wants you to do what you want to do. Knight of Wands. See that volcano in the distance? And we have a dragon. I feel like Sabina is sending you fiery magician energy. I didn't get to do what I wanted to do, or I didn't really act the way I wanted to. Maybe I was a little bit too concerned what everybody else had to say. But I'm giving you that energy, and I want you to do what you need to do. So much love, appreciation, and just kind of like, I just didn't feel like I could do it. But you'll feel her energy. High Priestess. She's like gifting you like Aries energy. Like, go do what you want to do. Don't let people stop you. Don't let judgments stop you. But she will be looking over you, appreciating what you had to offer. So she seems like a lovely person. I will keep her in my prayers. And thank you for trusting me to deliver that message. Let's see what we have for Luis. And thank you again to those of you who have sent supportive energy to Meg. I appreciate that. Hello, Decky. What's your problem? Ignore the positive comments? No, thank you. I like the positive comments. So we've got Luis up next. Yep, exactly. Oh, well, I'm so glad you can feel that. Yep. Definitely, she's looking out for you. So for Luis, we've had some dreams. I think you mentioned cockroaches. Hello, Pharaoh. How are you doing? So what are the dreams telling Luis? What are the dreams that Luis has been having telling Luis? Ace of Cups, Hierophant in the reverse. Strength. Death in the reverse. I feel like you're being warned, Luis, that there's someone very attractive that you cannot trust. Because this is so weird, but when I look at this card, I think about was it Dracula's Wives? In the Underworld movie, those 3 vampires? This looks like one of them. So I feel like you're being warned. There's going to be someone who looks spectacular on the outside, but you can tell something isn't quite right. Look in the eyes. Notice she's avoiding eye contact. You'll see in someone's eyes that they are not who they claim to be, even though the outside package is delightful and you're probably super attracted to this person. Run away. This is somebody who is hiding who they really are, wearing a mask, and I feel like they're going to drain your energy. So we have the 7 of Cups in the reverse, Queen of Swords in the reverse, and Temperance. So this is a warning that someone who may be very codependent or someone who may be very manipulative is leveraging their looks or that exterior in order to trick you. You would be better off alone. Or not with this person anyways. I feel like specifically this is saying please do not get naked with this person. This is someone who leverages physical intimacy to like exert control over people. So Ace of Wands can sometimes be about, it can represent something phallic, right? Notice we have a key. Keep your wand to yourself. Ace of Swords in the reverse, the World in the reverse. You do not want to do that. You do not want to be with this person, okay? This is for you, Luis. Your dreams, they're warning you about a very attractive person that you need to not be fraternizing with. Someone who's very attractive that's going to try to, get with you. It's very important that you keep your pants on. Because this person is potentially going to cause some problems for you. Or they would cause problems for you. Matt, I think you're right. As far as like the main character, like the Martin Sheen, no. Yeah, whatever the werewolf dude. But I don't know that that was the wives. I think it was Dracula's wives. But I might be wrong. I have definitely been wrong before. Hello, Jack. How are you doing? Hello, Rhonda. I hope you're having a good day. Hello, Missy. You can be in a happy relationship and still have somebody who wants to seduce you, hun. I don't think you're going after this person. I think somebody's trying to tempt you. So the relationship is another reason to not fraternize with this person. But there's someone who's very attractive who thinks that they can target you and they would be looking to like zap your energy. So saying no and focusing on your happy relationship is a very good idea. Hello, Yosa. How are you doing? All right, I'm going to leave it there. It was Van Helsing. Thank you. Rachel, you're totally right. Okay. Wrong movie. Hello, James. Thank you, everyone, for the likes. Thank you for the subscribes. Thank you for hyping if you are able to. And I will see you in the next reading. Toodles.